Well, Joe, no doubt you'll be pleased with the result, but what did you make of the performance?
I was pleased with that as well. Yeah, I think got off to a good start, and which I think is important in games like this. Never really know how a team's going to respond to defeat and whether they'll try and attack the game or they'll try and play a little bit safer. So it's important we start well and score early, which we did. And then I thought we played okay. I thought we played better than that. I thought we played pretty well. Actually took a comfortable lead in at half time, and ideally would like to have scored a few more in the second half, but it doesn't work like that. And I thought what we did do is we stuck at it. I thought we put together some good work. I thought we were a constant threat, and didn't quite get maybe as many goals as we would have liked or certainly deserved. But all in all, it's a good win, and we're really pleased.
Came flying out the traps in the first half, got ourselves 4-0 ahead, and that front four looked like they were really clicking today.
Yeah, I think there's still much more we can do all over the pitch from the front four, as you say, and that's just it's just where we're at. It's a young group, we're still learning, but yeah, we're certainly seeing lots of areas that we can certainly develop, and but that's a positive position to be in. The fact that there's still so much more to do, but we're still scoring goals and winning games like we have today. So. Yeah, it makes it exciting that we've got so much growth in the group, and that's what we'll look to do over the next week and certainly month.
Why do you think it went so flat in the second half? Ultimately, we did get a fifth goal, but it didn't seem to be quite as free-flowing as the first half.
Sometimes, obviously, we made a few changes. I think that generally our possession and our control was really good. I think there were examples of some chances that I think we should have probably scored. I think Lena put one over that had come off the back of a really good passage. I think Lucy O'Brien had a couple when she came on. And I think there was a couple of sort of scrambles in around the box that we didn't quite capitalise on. So it might have seemed a little bit flat, but I don't think it was necessarily a huge difference from the first half. I just don't think the ball fell to us or we put the ball in the back of the net on the times we created some good bits. So I thought consistently we were pretty good throughout the whole game.
You were forced into a change before the game. Poppy Soper picked up a concussion last week, so Laura Hartley made her debut today. Didn't have an awful lot to do, but still an assured performance from her.
Really pleased with Laura. It's her first competitive game in 19 months. When we signed her, we knew her circumstance, and we knew that she was just looking to get some high-level coaching, which we know Paul will give her, in an environment that can support her and compete for a spot with Poppy, who obviously we signed, and Nina that we have with us. So I don't think maybe she was expecting herself to play this early, but yeah, we were forced into a pretty late notice change with goalkeepers. So I'm pleased that without much prep, really, I know she's part of our group and our planning, Laura, but probably hadn't been able to really mentally prepare her to make that first appearance. So with that in mind, I thought she was excellent. I don't think she really put a foot wrong all game. I thought she used the ball really well, and when she was required to make a save, she did.
And I mentioned for Lucy O'Brien, made her return from injury this afternoon, got a lovely ovation from the crowd, and so good to see her back and getting an assist as well. Yeah,
I think where Lucy's at, she's almost got a bit of a free pass for a few weeks, really, in terms of what we expect of her in terms of performance. She's been out for a while. It was a good game for her to come on in today. And yeah, she'll be disappointed probably that she hasn't managed to score, but it's great to see her back. I think she adds another dimension to our attacking threat, and she'll be important for us throughout the season.
And just finally, Joe, another fantastic crowd here at the AGL Arena this afternoon. 571, those numbers are increasing every week, and once again another top atmosphere.
I think you can certainly feel it. Obviously it helps when we're scoring goals and winning games, but I'd like to think that the supporters can see a team that they can relate to, that there's a style that they can watch on a Saturday at Portman Road and on a Sunday here. And I think when you start to get close to 600, I think the atmosphere feels like a proper game. Because there's noise, there's an atmosphere, and we all thrive off it, and it's appreciated massively. It's so good to see so many players stick around and sign things and have photos, and that's such an important part for it. Such an important part of it for us. And yeah, we're pleased again to send them home with a performance and 3 points.